From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Football Friday morning to you. We'll preview those football matchups in just a moment, but first we have to take you through a busy day around the Flyway yesterday. Lots to get to. Here we go. We'll start in volleyball, where the Flyway is down to just 2 unbeaten teams after last night's action, as Mayville got the big win at home over Springs. After losing the first set 25-27, the Cards won 3 straight sets to get the win. Mayville buoyed once again by their tremendous defense, the Cardinals doing it without their starting libero. Coach Alan Capps says that could make the team even better.
It'll be nice. Our libero's out. This was the last night, and now we get her back. And then now people will be able to slide back to their real spots. And now I think we're going to be dangerous.
Mayville got another stellar display offensively from senior outside hitter Emily Durkowski. Durkowski had 16 kills. She credits her setter Aubrey Tome for getting the team into the offense.
She makes very smart decisions, and she knows exactly what she wants to do with the ball, and she helps us a lot with our offense.
Tome with 41 assists for the Cardinals. Mayville moves to 3-1 in the conference. Springs drops to 3-1. We'll have a story with a photo gallery up on the website sometime this morning. Laconia and Campbellsport, meanwhile, were both able to remain undefeated. The Spartans got a road sweep at Lomira, 25-12, 25-13, 25-12. Laconia led by Peyton Morgan with 9 kills. Tierney Madigan and Ava Engel each added 8. Mariska Keys had a team-high 24 assists. Campbellsport swept North Fondy on the road, 25-11, 25-19, 25-8. North Fondy still looking for that first league win of the season. And Omro got its first conference win in 5 sets over Winnebago Lutheran. The Foxes won the first 2 sets before WLA battled back to force a decisive 5th, which the Foxes won 18-16. WLA still winless in the conference. Busy night in soccer as well. Lourdes Valley Christian got a 3-0 win at Lomira last night. The Lions held Lourdes out for most of the game, but 3 late goals keeps Lourdes near the top of the conference. WLA got a 6-0 win at Campbellsport. The Vikings scored right away in the first minute on a Bryce Yonke goal and continued to pour it on over the Cougars, 6-0. Mayville led twice against CWC at Ribbons Memorial Park in Mayville, but the Crusaders came back to win it 3-2. Mayville got goals from Blake Peterson and Elijah Milsna. We'll have a photo gallery from this match on the website today. St. Lawrence Seminary got a 1-0 upset win over Wayland Academy. No goal scorer reported from that match. Omro had a non-con match against Clintonville and tied the Truckers 3-3. 2 more goals for Gavin Federley. He also assisted the third, a tremendous year so far for Federley. And finally, all 8 cross-country teams raced at the River Run Invitational in Horicon. Campbellsport won the 16-team boys race with all 5 runners inside the top 10. Lomira's girls had 3 runners in the top 6. They won the girls' race, 15 teams in that one. Other girls' finishers of note, North Fondy's Kelsey Forsyth finished 5th and led the Orioles to a 3rd-place finish. Mayville's Isabella Niemeyer was 7th, and Springs' Sophie Norton finished 9th. Springs' Emmett Hune was the top non-Campbellsport runner from the Flyway. He finished 5th. Let's get into tonight's action, starting to get into the meat of this Flyway football schedule, and this week's marquee matchup is a good one. Springs at Campbellsport. The Cougars, already with the conference loss, can't afford to drop any more games if they have any designs of winning the Flyway Conference. Meanwhile, Springs clicking on all cylinders. The Ledgers have averaged 50 points since Flyway play began. The Cougars' calling card is their defense and rushing attack. Can they slow down the Ledgers? That'll be the question tonight. Also a big game in Rosendale this evening. Both Laconia and Winnebago Lutheran are 0-3 in the Flyway, but both have played brutal schedules to this point. The loser of tonight's game will almost certainly be eliminated from playoff contention, but with a win tonight, it could give one of these teams hope if the Flyway gets 5 teams into the postseason. WLA seems to have figured out a few things offensively over the last couple of weeks. Both teams desperately needing some momentum tonight. Elsewhere, Mayville heads to struggling Omro, and Lomira is at North Fondy for the Orioles' homecoming. Both Mayville and Lomira undefeated so far Both have showed the ability to score with the best. And finally, Laconia Cross Country heads to River's Edge Golf Course in Marshfield tonight for a 7:30 meet hosted by Stratford High School. There's a look at your Friday. We're back in the morning with scores from tonight's games and results from that cross country meet. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King. Enjoy your Friday night football.